Doğru nefes almanın yaşam kalitesini arttırdığına inananlar geçtiğimiz hafta İstanbul'da kişisel transformal nefes seminerinde buluştu. 10 yılı aşkın bir süredir düzenlenen ve insanın yaşamına enerji, canlılık, ruhsal, zihinsel ve fiziksel sağlık katmayı amaçlayan seminerlerde dünyaca ünlü uzmanlar katılımcılara doğru nefes almayı öğretiyor. Transformal Nefes, metafizik doktoru olan ve 25 yıldır deneyimlerini tüm dünya ile paylaşan uzman Judith Kravitz tarafından yaratılmış bir sistem. Kravitz, İstanbul'daki seminerde katılarak kendi geliştirdiği teknikleri örnekleriyle paylaştı.
I started working with the breath about 35 years ago. I was introduced to it in Northern California, where I was working as a minister and spiritual healer. And I came up against a health challenge in my own life. I discovered that I had throat cancer. I was young and very scared, and I remembered learning about the breath and used the breath as a tool to lead me to my own healing. And so over the last 6-month period, I breathed every day and got a lot of guidance, felt a lot of emotions inside that were stuck in my throat, and also got guidance to change my lifestyle, to live a healthier life, to express more, and to not pay a lot of attention to what was going on in my body, but to recognize a deeper, truer part of myself. And then one day, about 6 months later, the tumor was gone, and I realized that I wanted to share the breathing with the world. And even though it was in a different form then, I knew that this was what I wanted to do. And over the years, the process has evolved and grown, and now it's just in a beautiful form that we can share with many people. Breathing is something that sometimes people joke, like, why would you pay to go breathe? But what I find is that once people experience it, they realize how much they need the breathing, because most people don't breathe well, and breathing influences our health, our energy, our emotional states, and it also allows us to experience deeper levels of our spiritual nature. In our body, the breathing can give us a number of wonderful things. For one thing, it gives us the nutrients, the oxygen-rich blood that replenishes our cells, that creates cellular regeneration. It also has an effect on disease. There are over what we call 50 anaerobic diseases, which are diseases that can't live in an oxygenated field. And the biggest one is cancer. So literally, that when you introduce oxygen to cancer cells, those cells die. And so there's a lot of effects with oxygenating your body in relationship to disease. Also, what most people don't know, which is really wonderful, that the breath provides us with about 70% of the energy that we live on from day to day. So it's not just the oxygen, but it's the prana, or the life force, that comes into our system through breathing that can energize us. So energy is a fabulous benefit of breathing better. Most people, unfortunately, only get about 20% of the air that they could. So we're really happy about teaching people to breathe better, and then to use the breath as a tool to be able to clear emotions from the past and just live in more peace and harmony.
Her gün nefes açma seanslarıyla başlayan seminer, çeşitli ritüeller ve aktivitelerle devam etti. Uzman eğitmenler büyük bir bölümü Uzak Doğu kökenli egzersizleri katılımcılarla birlikte uyguladı.
For me, it gave me the opportunity to serve Judith in transformational breath, because it was my pleasure to help her develop and diffuse the teaching so more people could feel better, because I want everybody to feel better. And it was a very powerful system, very effective, and everybody needs to breathe, and if they breathe properly, they can make their life better immediately. So I said, I will serve you, first as a translator, and then as a person who can harmonize people, bring people together and communicate. I'm a communicator, so I can help communicate the depth and the breadth of transformational breath. Allowing yourself to be yourself, I think. And so you need a few factors. One is you have to learn how to relax. and not be always trying to figure things out. And another is the breath, because the breath brings us relaxation and it also brings us life, energy. It also brings us intuition because it allows us to feel our more deeper parts.
Transformal nefes, Judith Grafis'in altını çizdiği gibi dünyada en çok Türkiye'de ilgi görüyor. Yaşam kalitesinin ve sağlıklı bir hayatın doğru nefes almaktan geçtiğinin bilincine varanların sayısı giderek artıyor. Dünyadaki yaşamımızın ilk ve son nefeslerimiz arasında oluştuğunu düşünürsek, aldığımız nefesin değerini bilmenin önemi de bu teknikle biraz daha kanıtlanıyor.